Oh, that part's too loud.
Hey guys, so today is a snow day here in North Carolina, and so I am currently driving, and me and my sister are going to be doing a photo shoot just here in the neighborhood because the roads are insanely dangerous and I don't want to be driving anywhere past neighborhood. And so basically today I wanted to share with you just a little bit behind the scenes of what I do when I go and take a photo shoot, and how I edit my pictures for my Instagram and for my blog. And so today I'm just giving you a little behind the scenes, and especially today is special because it's going to be in the snow, and I had not really done a full out photo shoot in the snow, and today is just going to be a super fun day and trying out new things. Let's go ahead and jump right on into the photo shoot. So right now I'm just in like the parking lot of the pool in my neighborhood, and we're going to head out into some woods just to kind of get like the very like naturey pictures for all the snow, and it's just so pretty right now.
If you want to drop your love on me, and that's how you're supposed to. Drop your love on me. Drop your love on me. That's how you're supposed to.
Okay, so now we are back in the car.
Soaking wet.
Soaking wet, completely soaking wet. Can you not see our hair and everything? Her hat, your hat, it's dripping. It's so wet outside. I mean, like, you don't really realize it, but I mean, snow is frozen rain, and I am like now soaking wet
And frozen.
and ready to go get some hot cocoa at home and sit down and edit some photos. So when I get home, I'll show you guys how to edit my photos and then post a couple on Instagram. Hey guys, so I just got back from the photo shoot that I was doing earlier, where I was kind of showing you a little bit behind the scenes of how I do some of my photos when I'm out in the photo shoot. But I just got back, I took a little shower, got some hot chocolate. I'm still warming up from the cold that I bared when I was outside because it is freezing cold outside right now. But basically I wanted to sit down and kind of show you the process of how I edit my photos and kind of get that consistent feed within my Instagram, because so many people are asking me about that. I'll also show you a couple of tips on how you can get a consistent feed that is perfect for your Instagram feed. And so let's just go ahead and hop right in. And so I'm just going to tell you some of the apps that I have. Most of you guys would know what these apps are. So I have Facetune, VSCO. I don't really use Snapseed or Layout or Pic Collage that much. Layout I use to kind of create a collage for the photo. That's very like elegant, like doesn't have any borders or anything around it. Then I have PicMonkey. I use that for any like kind of graphic designs I do that I put on top of things in my stories. I also have Boomerang, the classic. Glitch, which you can kind of do all these different cool effects on top of your pictures. R4VE, those are like some stickers. The other two I kind of use for videos. And then Kira, you know, it makes like all the sparkly videos and stuff like that. And then I have RNI Films, which I usually use to kind of get like a dusty effect on top of my pictures. So after sharing with you these apps, I want to share with you how I edit my photos. So I'm going to go into my VSCO and I'm going to pull up one of the pictures that I took today. We're going to pull up this guy, and this one. Those are my favorite. So we're going to go ahead and go into this one. So I'm just going to start out by adding a filter to it. My favorite one is M5. I also have like A4, J6, A6, 810, B1, and HB2 are some of my other favorites. But I think I'm going to use M5 for this one. Yeah, I like M5. So I usually like to bring it down to about half. So I'm going to have it on 6. I mean, it never is really exact, but I like to just kind of play around with it. I'm thinking I'm going to bring down the exposure. 0.1, I like that. And then contrast, I'm going to add a little contrast. I really like contrast. It's definitely one of my favorite things. Saturation, I'm going to bring down the saturation to about -1. Temperature, I really like temperature and I don't want to take too much away from it. in this filter, so about minus 0.7. And I'm really liking this. Definitely think that will fit my feed. And then what I'm going to do is I always like to crop mine to a square, because when you have it in your feed, all your pictures are going to show up in a square. I want to be able to get as much as the picture within my feed as I can. So I'm just going to crop it to the square. Then I'm going to kind of like make it a little uneven. So that is what the finished photo is going to look like. And so here's a little tip I have for you guys. So what I like to do, you go into the dot thing in the right corner, you copy your edit. And so to the other photos that I uploaded, you just press paste edits. Look at that. Super easy, super fast. Go in, crop to a square, boom. You're done. Love how these turn out. So I'm just going to save these to my camera roll. And then I like to go into Unm. So I think I already added this in here beforehand when I was testing out different filters, but I have it in here. And then I like to just kind of move it around and play with some of my other pictures, because I have these ones that I'm planning on posting sometime today or sometime like next week. But I can always like move it around, see if I like it like that. Put that one in the middle, or I can even like switch these around, see which one I like in different place. I kind of like it like that. I might change it later, but we'll see. It's always based on what I end up posting, but this is my Instagram feed as of now. You can tell if you've seen my Instagram. And then those are 3 photos I'm planning on posting. Getting a little sneak peek into my Instagram. But that's basically what I like to do, and then I'll go and I'll post it on Instagram. If I'm going to share with you a couple of tips on how to create an Instagram feed, what I did when I was first kind of starting on creating an Instagram feed and finding out like what really works for me, I went onto Pinterest and I just searched Instagram themes. So you can go on here, go through all the ones that are just on here. Like for instance, if you really love a more white and blue effect, we have this one right here using the filter A9, adding some contrast, saturation. We also have something that's maybe more vintage, and I think there was one, yeah, this is something like a little bit darker. There was another one that I was looking at earlier, all very blue, like if you're by the ocean a lot, if you live in Florida, this one would work great for you. Or even like this one I've seen a lot. This is something I think that Alicia Marie used, a really popular Instagrammer. But I mean, if you can see, there's just so many, and you can just find the one that best fits for you. So there's so many options on here, and like if just to start out to see like what you like, I definitely recommend go checking out on Pinterest, kind of scroll through, see what you like. And if you do that for every photo, all your photos will all of a sudden just go together so well. I mean, you could be with a white background and then a black background, and then if you edit it the same or somewhat similar, you're gonna get an amazing feed that's gonna start looking very consistent and very. That's just like my #1 tip, is just to go check that out. Maybe to even download some of the apps that I use just to kind of play around with it. I know about everyone have VSEO, just to even upload on there. Just honestly play around with it, see what you like, and as you get more used to it, you can even try out new different things. I mean, I was reading a book by Ami Song, and she wrote an entire book about creating Instagram feed. I would completely recommend it. It's called Capture Your Style. And so in there she kind of shares with you even just to change up your feed every 12 pictures, and to kind of create a new feed and to create a new look to have and to create diversity. And so there's so much you can do with it. I mean, just test it out, test the waters. But that is all for today. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and then also click the subscribe button, which will also be down below. Also, don't forget, all my links will be down below, where you can check out my Instagram, where you can see the feed come to life. All the rest of my social media will be linked down below. You can also see my blog, which will be linked down below as well, where I post on there twice a week, and you can see all the different things from my YouTube, as well as lifestyle, beauty, fashion, all different tips and all different lifestyle hacks, all on there. So make sure to go check that out down below, and I will see you guys till next time. Bye!